Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills.
Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Western New York. Ty Johnson now to return. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Well, they took their shot immediately. It would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling deep here for the end zone. And he knocks it out. So touchdown, Brock. That's going to send him back now for 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Coleman. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the 1st.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's gotten the 1st down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Quickly out it goes to Shakir. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Here's Allen. A nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got third down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And it'll be first down Buffalo. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Allen to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. That is Dre Greenlaw. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now, third and 21.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Third and long for him here. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to be rewarded with some yardage, but not the first down. Stop is made a decent bit short of it, so fourth down upcoming. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Allen. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Pretty throw here to start. Pressure closing in. They're going to get him back at the 20. Greg Russo. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That sure tells me about everything I need to know about this defensive game plan. You're talking about ripping a blitz on the very first snap, and then you get home to boot. Yeah, they better figure out a way to handle this pressure.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. Trying again following the sack. Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt they'd pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Now it's Purdy. This is a heater going deep. And That's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get a throwaway. The rush gets to him in time. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Go ahead and take a bow, every one of you dudes in coverage on that play, because that is your sack. That field was flooded with receivers, Kate. Didn't matter. For them to hold on that long, stay that sticky to those receivers, that is one heck of a job well done.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. After the sack, Allen. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it. But the stop is made in time, so it is 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Quick throw right side. And he's got 20 yards at the end of this one. What a call on that 4th down play. Throwing short of that line to gain, Brock. He had to have been confident his guy would be able to get the rest and pick up the first like he did.
Yeah, are you a golfer, Kate? You ever golf?
Badly, yes.
Okay, but a throw like that, let me just tell you, is like when you hit a good putt, and you know it's a good putt and you're confident, but it's not until it goes down that you can take that deep breath and accept it.
Good call. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bills have a 1st down.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made right side by Coleman. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Quick throw, taken in by Moore. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Allen. And the defender comes away with it. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Purdy looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. Back him down and stop a potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And up from the pistol to Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down a couple yards from the 1st down marker. 5 yards from the end zone. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown! They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing. Get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Pass is good on the extra point. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
49ers nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, well, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Purdy setting up that play action. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
From the red zone now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they answer. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 16 out. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that ties things at 7.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Marquise Siegel on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. It's a designated keeper for Allen. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. On 4th down, Allen. Big strike here to Moore. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Cowie now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Heads-up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in. And that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Cowie now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. The pick, Purdy back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Now Purdy. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
Sometimes I scratch my head with fourth down decisions. Not here. This is four down territory for them, regardless of how much time left or where they're at on the field. You're down 2 scores. You've got to find 2 more possessions in this drive. It's got to end in points. You've got to end in a hurry.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4 down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Allen. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch, and now it's third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5.
It's 4th down.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a 36-yard look for him. Bass's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I can understand still trying to put something together here offensively, find some kind of confidence, because this has been rough, both on the scoreboard and the turnovers. Not the kind of offensive effort they were looking for.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside rocking Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
A carry here for Trevion Henderson. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll throw with May. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown,
Kyle Williams, 56 yards. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Bills nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now Allen. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they work this out past the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
To throw, it's May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
To the air, May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
3-yard line.
Throwing here is May. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. There they go. It's nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Looking to throw, May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Pats are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Gets past one man. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 76 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Bass now to send it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Now they'll audible to something else. Second and 11. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And this is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got to pick me 4. It's my turn now to make the big play, and that's exactly what he did.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Second and 7. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 6 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Work on the return.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Second and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Completes it again to Dobbs. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's Allen to throw it. Dancing to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Give to Cook out of the gun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To the air, Allen. Being chased out left. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Forced out to his left. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Pass on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Bills 20, Patriots 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he is going to score.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it'll be second down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
They'll air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They'll go. Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Complete right side to Washington. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
The pitch to Dowdle. Thrashes through a tackle. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that 1st down.
Now Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf in from 3 yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chris Boswell for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. It's a nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the 1st. We started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing here, Allen. And we put everything he's got behind it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Steelers intercepts him for the second time this game.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw, Rodgers. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. There's the hits, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And it is good for a Pittsburgh first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 5. On the counter, Dowdle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers and then go finish the tackle.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now here's Rodgers. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Boswell is good on the extra points. They now lead by 14 points.
14. Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
12 yards.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Over the middle and caught by Shakir. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
And a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. First down from the 42. Back to throw now, Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
15 more yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on second, Allen. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Allen setting up to throw. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. To return the interception into a drive that starts at their own 45-yard line. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They'll start on the ground, Gallup. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Quick pass here into the hands of Pittman. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
Rodgers set to pass. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Rodgers. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second down, it's Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. It would have been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. But the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. You still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second. And we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Second down, here's Allen. They're going to take another shot. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Got Washington. It's complete. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Allen to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. He managed about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Allen setting up 1st and 10. Completing just 1/3 of his passes. That last play makes him 5 for 15 so far. Quickly out it goes to Shakir. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Allen. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll go. Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And it's going to be a 1st down. They come up with 22 yards on that play.
It's a gain of 22
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2nd down throw for Allen. And he can't find the connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing here, Allen. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now down to 10.
Score, Steelers 17, Bills 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Region on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Get in there for the stomp, but give him about 9 on the play. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Start of the fourth quarter, offense set up, 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, that safety came flying. And we know he is never afraid to mix it up. And he loves to dish out a big hit.
36-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Rodgers. And this throw's going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw now, Allen. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And from the moment that was thrown, he never had a chance. Stopped after just a yard, and it is 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And on 4th down, they get one of their biggest plays yet. A 28-yard gain to keep this drive going.
It's a gain of 28
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Allen setting up to throw. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown Bills. Keon Coleman, a 27-yard score. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this 4th quarter.
Steelers 17, Bills 14. Tyler Bass.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Go with Dowdle on the run. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
Back at the 24-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Steelers holding on to a field goal lead. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
3rd down.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. We'll look to throw it. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, it's check down, it's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? First and 10 from the 32. Setting up to pass. intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn next. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And on 4th down, they're going to kneel this one down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to lie. I think they're kind of fortunate, Kate, that one was incomplete because I don't think he's getting out of bounds to stop the clock. And remember, they got no timeouts left. You can't afford any more time to run off the clock.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Allen looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Don't mind that call a bit here on 2nd down. Still got a couple opportunities left. You can afford to take that shot deep, and you need to land one of them. But now, well, now you're getting the 3rd down, and now you got to find a way to get a 1st.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down.